Okay, being drunk in public. That's my final answer.
Shitting in public.
I think that's let's go to the judges.
Yes!
Judges is chat. Judges, do you think that counts?
Thunderbird.
No? The
You
judges say
son
no.
of
It's
a
okay. We
bitch.
actually have one to spare. Who started the last argument? I'm just gonna say me.
What
I
gun is
started
the
last argument.
Thunderbird?
I don't know. It looked like a LMG or an assault rifle.
You're about to start the next one. That's what's funny about what you just did.
Oh,
That's what's
I'm
funny about you
sorry.
just.
What's up, guys? I think it's time we start thinking about what classes and builds we're going to be focused on for release. My friends have chose what they want to play, and I believe I'm going to be focusing on the Pyromancer for the launch and for the end game. I'm going to link these websites in the description, and you guys can feel free to go to them, check them out, just mess around, put talent points in, whatever, and start looking at some of these mods. And a lot of these mods are going to have massive impacts on builds. This first build, I tried to just go with something focused on keeping targets marked and burn duration and burn damage, seeing as how you heal by killing marked targets, as well as going up here into Incinerate, Curse of Pompeii, take the weapon damage against marked, because that's the point, you want as many targets marked as possible, Curse of Pompeii again for Ash duration, and more weapon damage against marked targets. This build itself should be pretty good at staying alive as well as CC. Anytime burn ends on an enemy, it will inflict Ash. So, if they're in Ash, they're not going to be able to do damage, but they will also still be marked, which will let me heal off of them, right? I didn't really take anything too tanky in here. I did take, all the health nodes, but I didn't take armor or skill leech. I didn't want this to be like a tanky build. I wanted it to be more of a damage dealing build, as well as having survivability. I just like lighting stuff on fire, It's pretty good. I took this last point over here and put it into weapon damage. I really didn't want to put it into Archmage. I would have put it into armor melting if I could get to steady fire. I guess if I really wanted to, I could take this weapon damage out and take this Inferno weapon out to take armor melting and steady fire, but the weapon recoil isn't really that important to me. If you scroll down, it'll give you what stats you have and what the choices you have made with the build and how they impact your character. I do believe for a build like this, I'm going to be running volcanic rounds, heat wave, maybe replace heat wave with phaser beam, depends on how good phaser beam is. And I want feed the flames. Feed the flames will inflict Ash. It'll also heal me. And there's a couple mods for that you'd want to look out for. Mods like Fire Eater, for example. If you come over here to the wiki and you go down to Fire Eater, everything's going to be burning, right? So some pretty big heals from that. For volcanic rounds, something like extra mag would be good, just to help keep as many targets as possible burned and marked. And then if I decide I want to just go more into just damage, I have a second build that is for weapon damage. Now, ability wise, it's going to be sort of the same, except I'm going to replace Heatwave / Phaser Beam, whichever one, with Ash Blast, because in this build, while it does focus on weapon damage, it also does focus on CC and CC duration and some cooldown reduction. But in this build, Ash will apply vulnerable, which will be really important. So I want to have the two Ash skills to practice. 60% weapon damage is going to be huge. Plus, with 30% damage against Ash. Now these are all just, I like just like putting points in here, right? Just coming in and trying to think ahead and trying to figure out what it is that I want to do. What's going to be huge here is this cooldown reduction and this 40% weapon damage against marked. That'll be huge because they're going to be marked. Volcanic rounds is going to be really important. I don't think I'm going to replace volcanic rounds with either heat wave or phaser beam. This is just going to be too important. It's going to be a pretty big deal. You can have mods on this like extra mag and reload boost. If you want to look over here, come down to, where is it? Reload boost. Powerful 50% weapon power bonus is granted after the skill ends for 5 seconds. If I time that with Feed the Flames, for example, or Ash Blast, and stack it with this weapon damage, you know, it could be pretty good. It could be pretty good, but it's all theoretical. The end game is going to be crazy. Some of these mods are actually insane. I was lucky enough, let's see if I can find it. I was lucky enough to get a legendary that does have Ultimate Storm Whip on it. Stuff like this. It's going to completely change your builds, or let you make your builds even stronger. Completely different things to rely on. Ultimate Storm Whip is pretty cool. I'm probably going to end up putting this on several weapons, at least for the beginning of the game when it launches and I don't have a lot of gear going on. But that's kind of all I wanted to talk about, are these two websites, the wiki and the class builder. You can come in here and just see what it does, scroll down to the bottom, put in points that you find interesting or you think would make you enjoy that play style, and you can see how it will impact your character and how your character will perform with that build. But that is all I got. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Find it interesting. If any of you guys have any build ideas, or you want to talk about build ideas, go ahead, put them down in a comment. Talk about what class you're going to play, how you think you're going to play it, or why you're choosing that class. I know I honestly do enjoy playing them all for the most part, but I think Pyro is going to be my main, at least for a while. Yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. In the future, I will be doing streams on release. I will try to keep the content coming. Probably going to be doing a crafting video, more so after the game comes out, kind of describing how to use the resources that you're getting. But yeah, that's all I got. I hope you guys had a great week. Thank you for watching.